This is a full character guide rigging series. This is not the part 1 video. If you have not watched the previous parts, please check this video description. Now while we are here, you have to do the for the other leg, right? So this one, push it up. And now it's like from the back, it is going to the top, see? Down, up, down. One more time. It's landed here. So it's at the back, so it should get pushed up next. So up, down. So this is how we would normally walk. And now if you create a cycle, see if the whole thing looks good or not. So what we will do is on the gray channel, I'll right click and press cycle, and I'll just play and see if it looks good. Not bad at all, like for the start, but here this is too much shaking here. That's not that good looking. So I'll fix it later, but I'm also noticing he's taking very small steps. So we would have to increase that length. Okay, I removed the walk cycle, and I'm also thinking, yeah, always keep in mind, if you do any change on the first frame, you have to make sure to do the same. Copy that first frame to the last frame as well. So this one, let's pull it more back. This one also a little bit to the front like that. I want it to extend. So remember, you can copy this gray channel and you can paste it right there. So this one and this one is not the same. So all you have to do is, while 24 is there, click on one. Did you see any change? No. That means it is the same. Okay. Now here for this one also, let's put them more apart. Yeah, like that. And now when I play, but I'll create that walk cycle, I mean the cycle, and this one's not bad at all. So I'll undo, and now we have to fix the problem with that angle of the shoe. So always remember, while the shoe is in the ground, usually it will be flat, right? So while you're here at 6, let's select this one and do this, okay? Because realistically, this is exactly what we would do while we are on 6. So see, from flat to rotate, and then here, while it reaches here, it should be fully landed. So maybe something like this, right? And then while here, it can be more flat because now it's on the ground, and here. Okay, this is all good. So now for the other shoe, let's fix the other shoe now. I'm worrying about the other shoe now. So for me, it's fine here. While I reach here is also fine. Now, while I'm at 18, I'll select that and do this. And when it reaches to 24, I'll keep it almost like that. And see, there is another problem with this shoe, so I'll have to fix it as well. Here I forgot to keep it flat, that's why. So here it should be more flat. Here too, while it's here too, it should be more flat, and then it's quickly getting rotated and then coming down is more like that angle. So I'm only worrying about this. Okay, I'm just going to go for to 1 and see only about this shoe. Okay, is it kept correctly? Yeah, it's flat because it's on the ground. It's on the ground now too. Now he's carrying the leg, so it's rotating, and when it reaches here, he would usually keep like this. Now I'm worrying about the other leg now. So this leg, no, okay, he is rotating, and now it's like this. When it reaches here, it's more flat, and then yeah, it's all perfect. Now let's create that walk cycle for all of this cycle, and now when I play, you see that he is really putting that, rotating that leg. Interesting. And one more thing I should have to tell you. See, these two, right? That bone and this bone should have 4 keyframes all the time, right? Here. So when I select that, notice how it doesn't have a keyframe here, so as it doesn't have a keyframe here. So when I select the other one is missing a keyframe here. So that's the problem. So make sure, if not, okay, let me tell you what's the problem. So if I select this, it doesn't have a keyframe here, and here, if I select the other bone, it doesn't have a keyframe here. Now because of that, if I create a cycle, at first for you, I'll just put this to 1000. Okay, look at this, I'll just put this to 1000. So it plays for a very long time. Now when I play, okay, looks cool. But see, now he completely stopped rotating. That shoe is no longer rotating. That is because those keyframes are missing. That's the reason. So let's undo the whole thing, and I mean undo the cycle. So while I'm here, I need a keyframe here, right? So to create a keyframe there, you can touch it. You can just move it a tiny bit, like little bit to the top without nobody's going to notice it. See, it created a keyframe. So see, we have a keyframe. Make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keyframes are there for this one. For the other shoe, do I have? No. So while it's here, it should have one more keyframe. So I'll just put it down a little bit. Done. I have a keyframe here. Now I'll ensure even for this, because the first one should repeat here. So we can copy this thing and keep it at 24. Yeah, one more thing, this show should stay like that, and I'll copy the whole thing and put it to 24. So between 1 and 24 it's the same. Here is also correct. Here it's correct. Here it's correct, just making sure that everything is correct. Now I'll right click and I'll create that cycle. Make sure that this is at 1000, so let's give 1000. And now when I play, it's playing for a very long time, and it's playing for a long time. And see, the shoe, both the shoes are rotating while he carries it, so that's really great. So we've really fixed it. Now for the hand movement, okay, so this is already correct, so I can put this here and this one bit more like that, and this is already correct, but I highly recommend use this tool, the bone manipulate tool, and click drag for more of that realistic move. But for me this is good because see, it follows the leg, and here too will stretch it far away just like that. If you need lots of swing while you're at, yeah, make sure that, for an example, if you touch this bone, make sure you touch this same bone only and this bone only throughout the entire animation. Don't touch the hand and all, because if you touch the hand, just like we fixed for the angle, you will have to make sure on all of these points you will need keyframes for the hand too. So if you touch this, only touch these bones, okay? So I'll make sure that I touch this bone and touch the other bone only. Right, so I have created keyframe for this bone. So as the other bone right here, I'll select them and see there is a red color bone here, keyframe here, and the other one also there's a keyframe here, and I will not try to touch the other ones. Yeah, now look at this. I'll just get that select bone tool and I'll select the hand, no keyframe, but I'll click on this. I have created a keyframe, so delete it, and for this one also I'll delete it. For this one no, for this one yes, for this one yes. Okay, just making sure that I don't add keyframes for those as well. So I'll get that manipulate tool again, and I'll only click drag that manipulate tool, and I'll just do this. I'll make sure not to press anything else. So yeah, now the hand should go opposite of the leg. Look at the left leg and you have the right hand going forward. So follow the same thing. So while you are here at, let's say, 12, you need the opposite to happen. So I want you to select this one and put it back like that, and this one and take it forward like that. Yeah, that's really great. And now this is what we get. And also one more thing, copy this whole thing. You can copy the whole thing for the gray channel and put it here too. So copy it and put it at 24. And now you have, when I press play, oh, the cycle went away. I will again make sure I create that cycle, and you can see now this is not that noticeable. Look at that. See, it's much okay now because of the hand movement is there. We are noticing on the hand movement as well. So it's not that bad there. So see, you can press show curves, hide it, and then now you can see a clear animation happening. And now we'll do this. So this point, this is the exact place where both the legs are almost closer to the, I mean, both are here in the ground. While both the legs are straight, this is the exact place where he is much taller. Okay, this is the place where he will be taller. So I want you to select that bone, this bone, and we will push him up just like that. Okay, so as you can see, while he's spreading the legs, he's down, and now he's going up, and then again we want him down. So while you are here, let's say frame 1, I want you to just move this a tiny bit down, okay, so that's not noticeable. So he's going up. I moved it tiny bit down because I can create a keyframe here. You can press Ctrl F, but I wouldn't recommend you to press Ctrl F. If you press Ctrl F, you will create other unwanted keyframes which we don't want. So he's moving up, and again he would come down. Okay, so to send him down, we know exactly this keyframe. If I copy it right here, it will be more down. Wait a minute, if I put this down, maybe I'll do it by myself just like that. See, going up, down, and then up. Maybe this is the up. I'll copy and paste that. Did you see he okay, I'm not sure if he saw that, so I'll copy this. And now when I paste this C, he will go up and then again down, which will be this one also fine, or else you can do it manually, but I would like the first one to be right there. Now see, he is going up and down, but there is something wrong with this because we didn't create a cycle for that. So this bone doesn't have a cycle, so you can clearly see it. So right click here and press that cycle, and now you can see when I play throughout this 1000 frames, he goes up down, and see his head goes up and down, and he's like wobbling, and this is really great. And he is walking forward, so and when he spread the legs, okay, this is the moment where he would naturally we would say stay flat here, I mean straight here, right? But a place like this we would lean a little bit more forward because we are trying to move forward, therefore our body will lean a little bit forward. So remember that. So let's start to lean the body a bit. So I think I will lean the body with this. And maybe I can use that hip bone too, and that makes most sense. So I'll make sure that while this bone is selected with that select bone tool, none of the keyframes should show here. If there is a keyframe for this bone, it will show a red channel. See, if I select this, it shows a red channel, or if I select this, it shows a red channel. But when I select this, it doesn't show a red channel. So what we will do is, um, while I am here, I would like it to, he would lean a little bit forward, right? Yeah, I like that lean. So I like that lean. That's more than enough. So we would make sure he's leaning. And then here he is coming back again to that same position. So while I'm on frame one, I'll make sure that I do this a tiny bit so that we got a keyframe here. So let's copy it and we'll paste it right here. So he's like straight, he's leaning straight, and then again he should lean, which is this, copy it to right there, and this one copy it to right here at 24, and this will happen. See, he's leaning and walking. Now he's straight, walking straight, because the loop, we didn't create the loop, but it is really interesting to see that. Anyway, I'll select this one at the end, right click. While this bone is selected, select that cycle. Now throughout for the entire 1000 frame, he should lean, he should also go back and forth, like back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, and also up and down, up and down, up and down at the same time. See, now if I disable this, nobody's going to worry about these lines. That's no longer looks weird because too many animation are going, so it doesn't look that weird at all. Okay, now we have to design the hair dynamics, which is going to be done always on frame 0, and keep all of these walk cycle because we will save it and we will see how to reuse them later easily. But for now, just keep them right here. Now let's come back to the hair. First, I'll start with these two, which is going to be extremely easy because they are on separate layers already. So I can just select them, let's say with this point tool, and I can do shake the hair, all of these. Two ways I can give the animation, I can drive the animation, right? I mean for the hair. Okay, let's do for this and see, okay? For this, what I can do is, let's say I am, remember that what walk cycle, and now while all of these points are selected, I can't click and move these points because I can't really see those animation at the bottom. If you really, but we know where that is, right? It's on this frame, this frame, this frame, this and this. So maybe I can easily do it now, but if you want those enabled, so you just have to look here, it says the main group. Now tick here. If you tick here, you can see every animation of that, every bone animation or every animation of that. This, see, now you can see that all of those keyframes very easily. So that's easy. Now all I have to do is just while I'm on frame 1, okay, think what would really happen while he is here. Maybe we'll think about it later. Okay, anyway, while on 6, between here to here, we'll imagine what is really happening, right? Between here to here, he's just taking a step and he's going forward. Therefore, this one will go a little bit backwards like that, or maybe a little bit down. I think it will go a little bit more back to the back. See, it just goes from there to here. It shakes a little bit, but you need a keyframe while you're at frame 1 too. Just remember that. So you can one click on that point to create a keyframe there as well. I'm just going to hide this because it'll be a lot confusing for you. So see, I don't even know if you can notice. It just goes a little bit back while we are at 6. Maybe I'll do it obviously more back. So see, it just goes back. And now what would he do? He would go down. He's quickly going down, and then maybe we can say, let's say we want it to be more wobbling, maybe there. We just want to shake it, nothing else. So if you feel like now, if you feel like only this movement you need, right? So what you can do is right click on this on that point and select cycle. And now it is going to cycle all the way. See, it shakes, and that is shaking too much. Faster. I should have slowed it down, okay. But I think it's also fine. I can select the whole thing if I want to and slow it down a bit more. And I'm just holding Alt and then click dragging so that it stretches everything. See, this is one way to do. You can do for that point or for this point, for this also, for this one or for this one or for these ones. But if you do this, you have to do manually for all the actions that you are doing with the character, for jumping, whatever, landing. You have to imagine, you have to calculate all those by yourself, which is going to be really time consuming and not a good way to. But sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad, depending on what type of animation you're going to do. But I really don't like it, so I'll just make sure I select the whole thing and just delete it. If you have not liked this video, please spend few seconds and subscribe to the channel as well. To watch the next video, click here. And once again, don't forget to subscribe.